cock, mask on my face. Hesitate to give me some, I'ma catch a murder case. Gun on my Glock, in this cock, mask on my face. Hesitate to give me some, I'ma catch a murder case.
30 on the clock when I get guap, whipping on the scene when I get click, wheel on the beat, on me, that's it, on me, I take the key, when I'm in, I take the key, when I'm in, I get 30 on the clock when I get guap, whipping on the scene when I get click, wheel on the beat, on me, that's it, on me, I take the key, when I'm in, I take the key, when I'm
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this game in the International Floorball League here in Vienna, Austria, between the Wiener Floorballverein and the opponent Phoenix Fireball from Hungary. Well, this is a really important game here in this today because both teams are direct opponents for the battle of the qualification to the Final Four tournament this season. Yeah, Phoenix Fireball currently at the second place, already played 10 games and scored many points, and they won against the current leader of this league, FBC Borovnica, last game, so quite a surprise. But also the Wiener Floorballverein has scored more wins in the last weeks, last months. The first 3 or 4 games was a loss, but then after the win against VSV Unihockey, they won every other game at them. So they're WFV on the rise again. Yeah, we see Phoenix currently are third place, but they are tied with the points with the current IFL champion Skopje Loka, and only 7 points behind it's the Wiener Floorballverein, but they have 2 games less. They played 2 games less. The first 3 teams, Borovnica, Skopje Loka and Phoenix, already played 10 games, and then after VSV the 4th place and the WFV the 5th place have 2 games less. So there is a really big race of these 5 teams who can qualify for the IFL final for this season. Yeah, welcome to the WFV live stream. If you are happy and enjoying the live stream, you can, and you don't want to miss the other home games of the WFV or the next time Phoenix is playing in Vienna, you can subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you have some questions, you can ask it in a live chat. I will try to see that. We see now the team of WFV chanting in this goal, and we are close to the starting 6 here of this game. So, well, Phoenix Fireball, they played against each other this season 2 or 3 months ago, I remember, against each other. It was an away game for the WFV in Hungary. Phoenix won 10-6 this game, but I think we will see a different game now than it was the last time in Hungary. Now we are currently heading to the starting 6 of both teams. When we will start the starting 6 with we were waiting for the starting 6 of both teams, and we see both teams are quite fully complete. We see a big lineup here. At the WFV team we see more than 3 full lines. We see also on Phoenix they have, when I see it correctly, also 3 full lines, if I'm seeing it correctly. Now we are going to the starting 6 at Phoenix, and we goalkeeper starting goalkeeper number 2 Eric Hotz, number 73 left defender 73. This is, when I'm seeing correctly, Donat Denesh. We see number 11, we see Gangli Qatar, number 27, Szilard Harangos, a really good player, in my opinion, and number 49, Doman Baska, and last but not least, number 20, Tomkoš Raš, also a really good opponent. But we're going to the starting 6 for WFV. Goalkeeper number 42, Noah Valland. Left defender number 79, Christopher Langer. Second defender number 26, Alexander Hanschur. Center, number 95, Niklas Felsberger. Left wing, number 29, Jonas Dopona. And number 50, right attacker, number 50, Moritz Boyer. Now, at any moment, this, I think, really one of the most important games of this qualification round for the Final Four. It is now. It is between these two teams who have a good winning streak. The last games, the last month, especially for the WFV. Let's see, can WFV keep the winning streak, or is Phoenix will win again against the WFV? We see now Phoenix has now the ball and is building up this game. We see number 11 have the ball passed to Raj, and then we see a slowly build up from Phoenix. WFV tried a little bit to scare them, to run them, but now they're fighting, and we see Hanschur has reached the ball, pass it through, and now both Wiener players is attacking for the ball. Hansch has now the ball and pass it through to Langer, and Langer passed again to Jonas. Now Vienna has the ball to build up the game, but we see Phoenix now attacking, permanently attacking fast, and there, big chance for number 20, and what a save for number 32, Noah Walland. What a beautiful save. Now in the first minute in this game, so this game doesn't sleep in the first minutes. They are attacking full on from the first second. Both teams know how important this game is for both teams. I can only say it again and again. For these two teams, the win now is crucial for the qualification to the Final Four. And this season is a completely wild season. We see the furious second line from WFV had the build up, but the Phoenix reconquered the ball. But now there's a big, hard fight for the ball, and Vasek, number 25, still has the ball. Pass it through to Theo Larilla. Theo Larilla still has the ball and shoot, but good block for Phoenix. So we see, but the fight is not over. Vasek shoots, but number 2, Eric Hotz had the ball, but the ball was destroyed somehow. Wow, they were really intense first minutes here into this game. This is fucking crazy. This is really crazy. And we see that this is really strong what both teams are doing. Now Phoenix has built up the game. Still now the third line of the WFV is on the field. We see the attacker Janek Zirner and Christian Dvorak, who's trying to mess the build up, but now Peter Schadl has the ball running through, can pass somehow to Dvorak, Zrazviens, and Stanning has the ball, and they're quietly build up now the game. Also good. We see the full three lines are playing from the start. This is also a good morale also for the front line for Vienna. They are building the game. Phoenix are there, tried a little push. What a wonderful pass to number 18 to Dvorak, but Dvorak can't hold the ball. He's running forward, and Eric Hotz, one of the best goalies of the whole league, my opinion, and has one of the best throughouts with the ball ever on the league that I ever saw and ever played against in my life. So this is a really strong goalie, and it's hard to score against him. What a threat. Number 27 from Phoenix, but he missed the goal slightly. Now Felsberger is running. First line of Vienna is again on the field. Felsberger and Hanschur are building up the game with two defenders. And the third one, Jonas Topona, is also be here in the build-up. What a wonderful boost! Pass to Moritz Boyer. Moritz still running, and what a good block for Phoenix. Vienna has now the opportunity to shoot again. Phoenix now reconquered the ball. Now Vienna and Phoenix, they both teams are fighting quite hard but quite fair for this league standard, so this is quite really nice. Phoenix now building up the game quite smoothly, and now Phoenix are now more attacking, so when we see the first few minutes of this game is completely even. What a wonderful pass from Yesha to Theo Larilla. Lawrence Hayden, the number 9, has the ball. This is the furious second line who scored most of the goals. Big opportunity for Vasek, number 25. Chernoch, but he missed the ball, but he still has the ball. The top scorer, current top scorer of the IFL, number 25. Maybe one of the best players in the whole league for the WFV, number 25, Vasek Chernoch. Now, Lawrence had a big opportunity. Theo Larilla shots, but what a big block for Phoenix, and what a pass. And that is what I saw about Eric Hotz. But now we see next opportunity. Theo misses slightly the ball, pass through to Vasek. And Vasek still has the ball even after the block from Phoenix. You see the second line, and this is Theo Larilla. Theo Larilla, what a beautiful goal from the number 14 for the WFV. We see now Vienna scored the first goal here in the game. We see what a beautiful goal. He spun itself 1 or 2 times, and then after that he scored so beautiful, so fast. And this is the lead for the Wiener Flobberverein for Vienna. Now it's 1-0. Now it is Vienna has the ball. The refs of today are Maximilian Obereder and Stefan Wolf, by the way, just saying. And now Phoenix want to also score their first goal, so they're pushing. You see them, they're pushing, they're running, and it's hard to still have the ball. Vienna tries, Dobona runs, and now finally he has the ball, and the first line for Vienna is building him up quietly now the game. But it is not easy to build up. Phoenix is trying to have the ball again. Felsberger is running, and now finally for Vienna they have now a free hit from a not a bad situation. Now the third line again. Lukas Strasi, number 19, and Peter Scheibel are building up the game now. Pass to the right side, right to Dvorzak. Dvorzak still has the ball. Sternach shoots again. What a good pass. Next shot from Janek Zwirner, and then third line also playing a really good game. Now they're holding the ball, they're pushing Phoenix out, and they're also shooting at the goalkeeper. What a wonderful game. Now we are still in the first minutes here into the game, and this game, they're really pushing. They're playing really beautiful floorball. Next shoot opportunity for WFV, but the defense work for Phoenix is really strong. You see that. really not so many shots. Vienna shot, had many shots, but most of them were blocked by the defenders from Phoenix. So good work from the team from Hungary. The build up from Phoenix, third line, is try to defend it, try to hold, but what a big, now Phoenix scored even. Phoenix scored the first goal into the game. Quite annoying. The player was completely free. We see it at the replay again. It was a pass forward, and then we see number 12 from Phoenix was completely free. Noah Valland didn't know where the ball was, and the ball suddenly, somehow came into the ball. New score, 1 even. This is what Phoenix need after the lead from Vienna. But we see the second line again, and the second line, I can't. I mean, I know I said it too much, but you see it also in the match. How fast they're passing, how fast they're running, and how pointy, how you see the passes. The passes, when they pass, they know exactly where to go. And you see it again. The build-up for the second line from Vienna is completely different, way faster than the other two lines. The pass to Jesselauken was so strong. These passes are crucial when you want to score a goal. What wonderful pass, the second line, next shot, and it was, but now it's a free hit for Phoenix, but you see the second line, they're playing so beautiful football. They're building up so fast, so good. They improved a lot in the last month. Now Vienna has the ball, wants to try to score, but they cannot hold the ball completely. Now Phoenix is attacking again. They're next, 1-on-1, and next, and now Vienna tries again, and you see fights after fights after fights. Nobody can hold the ball really long, really good. So both teams are kicking. Now the first line of Vienna calls back and defends now. Well, Phoenix is building up this game again. What a fast burst. You see this line, this player again was completely free, but this time Noah Valland saved the big opportunity for Phoenix, and it was no goal for Phoenix. But again, Vienna once also tried to attack again, but this also didn't work, and you see Eric Hotz. He want to fake the through out completely wide and then give it the ball smoothly to the right side, so you don't know his opponent. Is he going to throw out completely, or is he just throwing the ball slightly next to him? So when he has the ball, he is really, and I say really dangerous for the opponent. And you will see it in this game many times again. What a clever pass of Phoenix. Pointed, yet now with big shot, but now it was aside this goal, and now it's a free hit for Vienna. Third line now building up the game. Zrazvi has the ball. Number 80 from Phoenix is pushing the build up, and now they're pushing completely hard, and you see then third line struggles a little bit to build up. But now Phoenix turn it back. Now what a beautiful burst from standing to Schadl. Now they do it again to Zrazvi. Zrazvi still has the ball. Pass it through to Dvorsy, but there are so many opponent players. So difficult to pass here. Dvorsy still has the ball. Oh, want to try to pass to Schadl, but it was a really important block for Phoenix. And now third line is completely pushing, and Vienna has now the ball again. There was a really good call for the head coach to push. But now Phoenix also pushes, and now have taken the ball back. So first 10 minutes in the first period done, and you see this game is building up pretty fast. No, second line on the field. Vasek runs. Vasek. Chanov. Next shot. but it was not a goal. It was beside that, and now Phoenix has now the ball for the build-up. Phoenix, big opportunity, and now Phoenix are leading this game. What a beautiful fast attack from Phoenix Fireball. You will see that again in the replay. We see Phoenix slowly building up the game, and we see many fast pass. 86 from Phoenix came through, passed down to number 12, passed again to 86, and he scored the goal for Phoenix. Goal scorer number 86, Tamash Deni. I hope I pronounced it right. Correct me in chat if I was wrong. But Phoenix now leads this game 2-1 for Phoenix. And Phoenix also won the bully and building up again. Phoenix, I think the first few minutes Vienna started better the game, but now Phoenix is rolling and rolling faster and playing better. But besides that, the second line are always really pushing to the goal. So we see it's really important for Phoenix to see when the second line for Vienna is coming to the field. And you see that clearly on the match. You see it now, the first line pushing. I mean, a few players are missing. One of the big players for the first line, number 8, Maximilian Kuscher, are missing here in the game. Also, number 47, Paul Caban, also missed here on the field, missed on the squad today. But the first line running again. Felsberger tries to reach to the ball, but he's attacking from 2 Phoenix players. And now he has a free hit for Vienna from the right side, the right end of the field. But now they are changing the lines, and this time the third line is on the field. Third line, good shot from Peter Schadl, but Phoenix players blocked it really well. Janek Zwerner, number 3, still has the ball, wants to pass to Schadl, but the ball didn't come through. But now again Vienna has the ball. Schadl shots, but what a beautiful block from number 45 from Phoenix, and 80 from Phoenix now have the ball. Next shot, next block for Vienna. So we see also, when we see the defense work, Vienna shot more to the goal, but it was Phoenix who's defending the attacks from Vienna better. And you see the fast counter attacks from Phoenix are quite dangerous. You saw that now. And now Phoenix conquered the ball again, and they're building up again. Number 45, now 37, building up. The captain 21 also building up. Now Vienna has the ball again. Want to pass to Dvorsik, but the pass also came through. Schadl's pass also doesn't come through. Schadl, next shoot. What a great shot. Slightly above the goal. And now we see the second line on the field. Second line, it was quite a good idea. Zedner didn't reach out the ball, but the second line are building up again, and you see Phoenix pushing quite hard to Laukkanen, but Laukkanen's pass came through to Theo Larilla. What a long pass to Zedner, and reach out. This pass came through, quite unbelievable. But now Phoenix has now the ball, and both teams are changing the lines. Phoenix building up the game are quite dangerous. They still have the ball. The best suddenly came through, but the Phoenix player wasn't ready. So But now, first line from Vienna are defending, push it back, stay back to defend better. So they recognized how dangerous the build-up and the counter-attack from Phoenix are. But now, Vienna is counter-attacking too. Next shot! This was really strong. And now, we see the first 2 minutes of the game. First 2 minutes. I think it's for Phoenix, who has 2 minutes. Number 20. This is Domokos Rush. 2 minutes. I didn't saw where it came through. The captain for Phoenix are talking with the refs, but it was the ref decision. Now the first power play of this game. A power play for Davina Florbalfine. And we see now it is the second line who's playing power play. Special teams for Vienna. It was a thing slightly improved, but this power play is just beautiful. Number 10, the captain himself, Philipp Horn, scores this goal. What we see at the start of the power play, we see Lauken, number 81. Pass through to Teodarilla. Then number 10, Philipp Horn, conquered the ball and they scored. Now Vienna scored his second goal of the game. This was a fast power play. Let's just say that. A fast power play. But I want to say that Vienna's power play and the special team was better and better through the last month. Also between last season and now, Vienna improved, and at that thing really good. And now we saw that. This was, I don't know, what was it, 3 seconds? And they scored the goal, so quite fast. What a beautiful power play, what a fast goal. And it was the second line who scored the goal again. So this game is completely even. There's no team who is better now at the game. We see Vienna is attacking quite more often than Phoenix, but it is. Next shot, the next goal for Vienna, number 29, Jonas Topona, the first goal for the first line. What a beautiful goal. Conquered the ball and just straight up shooting at the goal, and it worked out. You can see it in the replay again. Number 21, Jonas Topona, conquered the ball and just scored again. Now Vienna is now leading this game again with 3-2. What a turnaround for the boys in black-white. Now it's Phoenix who build up the game, and we see just in the first period, just in the first 15 minutes, it was 5 goals scored in total. So a really beautiful and interesting game to watch now. And if you want to watch more for the live streams for Vienna, or also didn't miss the next game when Phoenix is playing in Vienna, you can subscribe to this YouTube channel and activate the clock, and so you didn't miss the home games for Vienna, for the men's IFL team, second men's team at the Bundesliga, and the women's team at the WIFL league. Yeah, the games between Phoenix and Vienna are also historically in the last years were always close games. I can't remember in the last years a single game which was a team one of the two teams were dominating the game. The last game, I mean, Phoenix won 10-6, but it was, again, just saying that, the first 2 periods it was completely even for 2 of teams, and then the small squad from Vienna who was traveling to Hungary just didn't have enough. Just about they're quite exhausting after 2 periods. Yes, Lauka, next shot. Next save for Erich Hotz. Now we said a few minutes ago Phoenix defense are quite strong, but now we see Vienna scores more and more scores. Was shooting right to the goalkeeper. I mean, next pass, next shot. What a big chance for the number 14, Theo Lorilla. Phoenix are now building up the game. First line still on the field. First line are pushing, or tried a little bit to push now when the ball was bouncing, or ball wasn't safe for Phoenix. And we see Phoenix more casually wait for bigger opportunities. Now they're passing through, but the ball doesn't come through at all, and Vienna has the ball now again. First line still on the field. I think they're quite long on the field, but they're still staying. Also from the head coach, no commands to change the lines. Hanschur and Felsberger are also now building up. The whole first line are rotating. We see Tobona and Felsberger. Tobona passes through to Boyer. Or it's Boyer in the fight, but it is now Phoenix who has now the ball. A little bit more than 2 minutes to go here in the first period. Vienna is leading 3-2 against Phoenix Fireball. So we see this is so Vienna wants to win this game, obviously. Third line on the field. Zrazvi, number 19, and here Scheidel build up the game. Phoenix, a little bit of weight, but a little bit pushing in the defense. The pass, saw Zwinner, but they can't control the ball. Dvorzy now at the fight, but it's Phoenix again who has now the ball. Less than 2 minutes ago here in the first period in this game. You see Phoenix pass came through, number 27, quite dangerous, and what a big chance for Phoenix Fireball, but they didn't score the goal. Vienna building up. Second line is again on the field, and you see the pass came through more often, and the Phoenix players are pushing really quite harder. So we see a really big difference here in the game, always when this line is on the field. The pass came through to Lauken, and Lauken shots and save Erich Hotz. Let's see this throughout, and he bell. It was free hit for Vienna now. Is it because the ball wasn't bouncing on the floor again before the middle line? We need to watch it at live stream again. I think it was that call. Refs saw it quite clear. Vienna pushing, he's pushing and attacks quite hard. You see Laurilla running with the ball. Lauken is running with the last 20 seconds now here in the first period, and now they chill. They have one attack to go. They can attack or they can chill. They are leading 3-2, so no problem. But Phoenix needs to attack now. They need to do something. Last 10 seconds. Vienna is waiting. But the pace, long pass came through to Zehetner. But now we're reaching on to the last seconds here on the game. And first period is over. Vienna leads 3-2 against Phoenix Fireball. What What a wonderful first period, and we see it again after the first break. Welcome back to the second period here in this really crazy game again between between Wiener Flowerverein and Phoenix Fireball. We are now starting now with the second period. I see the live chat. Let's go Phoenix! Yeah, you can write more in the live chat if you think Phoenix could win a game or Vienna can really hold the lead and is winning the game again. Now Vienna started the period with a build-up from the first line. We see Tobona. The pass from Hans Tobona was really a beautiful pass. Came completely through the middle. But now it's a free hit for Phoenix. We see a really intense game on both sides. We see a strong defense for Phoenix and a strong counter-attack from Phoenix. And we see long, good build-ups, really straight up, beautiful passes who came through and are quite dangerous from Vienna. Who could make the difference? There are only a few plays. Next, what a long shot from Phoenix, but Noah Volland was ready for that and saw. Next opportunity for Phoenix, and Phoenix scored the goal again. What a beautiful start, what a strong start from that team from Hungary. Game is now even. We see there was a shot to Noah Volland and there was a fight, and then Phoenix won the ball, and then the ball somehow came back to the number 20, Raj, who scored the goal again. Phoenix now. Phoenix and Vienna are again at the third time in this game. Both teams are now even. 3-3. Now second line again on the field. And you see the passes came way much faster. Phoenix, but in the other hand, good opportunity but good save for Noah Volland. Pass came through to Zetna, pass to Laukanen. Laukanen want to pass to Chernoch, but next opportunity, and now second time in the game Phoenix is leading this game with 3-4. Next goal for Phoenix Fireball. They're starting really strong here in the second period. We see in the replay Vienna was attacking again, but now they counter-attack. Or again, so crazy, pass came through. And we see disappointment in the heads for Vienna. And Phoenix are pushing a second period and completely turned the game again and again. So Phoenix is now the team who is leading the game again. And the third line wants to try and conquer the ball. What doesn't work really. Phoenix number 86 is pushing again. Almost the next opportunity for Phoenix, but also good defense work for the third line from Vienna. And next fight, but now it's free hit for Vienna. Number 3, Yannick Zwiller walks to the ball. Ball is now number 19, Zrazvi. The refs are calling for now. We see third line is waiting. Now they can pass, and they pass it through to Dvorak. Dvorak is fighting, but Phoenix are conquering the ball. And now they try and they're running again, but they lost the ball. Next opportunity for Vienna, but they can still hold the ball. Really good opportunity. Now it's timeout. Number 18 Dvorak and the ref over there are talking each other. The game is a little bit heating up. Vienna, but should stay cool, should stay with a cool head. They need it to score again. They need to score again if they want to win the game. Phoenix are now, now attacking again. But now we see the first line are running. I think the first line are doing a pretty good thing now in the second period. Playing really well. The Bona and Felsberger tries to conquer it again. Felsberger has now the ball, running again. He can still hold the ball. Now pass it through and then they can have a long build-up. Langer! What a good shot! And was a good block for Christopher Langer, number 79 for WFV. Scored his first goal last game against Cartoon Heroes. Scored his first goal of the season. You see Felsberger and two Phoenix players are pushing them. But Felsberger still has the ball. Running through. The Bona wants to pass to Boyer. But suddenly Eric Hotz stopped the attack from Vienna and Phoenix are now building up the game. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. Now the second line is on the field and Phoenix obviously won that they didn't want. The second line from Vienna has now the ball, but Vasek has now the ball. And you see it clearly. I mean, they're really cautious about the second line, but especially for number 25 of Vienna, Vasek Chernov, one of the top scorer of this IFL season. So there's the player who scored last game against Phoenix. He scored so many goals. I think 3 of them. He scored 3 goals against Phoenix. So they learned that they need to block him if they want to win. If they want to win again against Vienna. Now Laurilla is on the ball, stays on the ball, pass it through to Laukanen. Laukanen holding the ball, running the ball, back again to Laurilla. Ball came through, but Horny is conquering the ball again. Want to pass to Laukanen. The second line is fighting and conquering again. Laurilla is on the ball. See it, Horn. Horn want to pass to Laurent. Almost came through. Almost was it so dangerous again. You see them, how beautiful they're attacking, how beautiful they see the free spaces, but now Phoenix are counter-attacking again. You see number 86, I think it is on the ball for Phoenix, fighting and fighting. But Vienna conquered again, and now they're changing the lines again. Third line again. Zrazvi on the ball. Pass through to Zwirner. Zwirner pass back to Stanning. Standing on the ball, pass through to Dvorak. What a beautiful pass. Really good play from the young Swede, number 24 from Sweden. His passes were, he see the free spaces, but now it is a free hit for Phoenix. And number 86 want to press instantly, but the refs are calling back. But now Phoenix can play again, and they're building quite more quietly, more smoother. Want to build up the game more slowly. They want to control the game. They're trying to control the game. Third line a little bit pushing. Now Scheidel on the ball, Zwirner on the ball, pass through to Dvorak. Dvorak and number 6 from Phoenix are fighting it. Fighting for the ball. Who can win it? And the winner is Eric Hotz. Do we see? Oh, what a beautiful through from Eric Hotz. You see, he faked the throughout, but he throw not on the side, more in front of the right side. So just how he's throwing, he's perfectly can throw the ball to his players. So that's the reason why he is one of the best players. And when it came to frauds, he is clearly the best goalkeeper in the whole league. Phoenix, WFV and Phoenix, both teams quite strong. They played many times each other in all of the years in the IFL. last year Phoenix was into the race to the Final Four and lost it against Villach, I think, and Vienna. But this season it looks a little bit better to qualify again to the Final Four. Phoenix fireball, but we see now first attack for Vienna. Okay, Vienna is running back for building up the game. Phoenix qualifies for the Final Four. Last time they qualified for the Final Four was 2 years ago, in the March of 2023, like 2 seasons ago, and they lost the battle of the third place against Vienna here in this hall, in this arena in the Altgasse. And for Vienna, in the last 2 years they qualify for the Final Four. Last season they only were 4th place, lost the semi-final against Skopje Loka, and then lost the 3rd place game against Borovnica quite clearly. But the year before, when the Final Four was in Vienna, in March of 2023, Vienna opponent from Vienna in the semi-final were Skopje Loka, and it was a crazy fight. It was a really close fight for the final, and Vienna had a little bit of opportunity to really win against Skopje in the Final Four. It would be a sensation, because as we know, good opportunity for Cedna. As we know, since the new formation of the IFL 2018, every season Skopje Loka was winning the league. But this season it looks a little bit different. I mean, we saw it last season. Skopje wasn't winning always the games. They lost some games. Borovnica looked really strong. But Borovnica lost against Villach. But yes, Laukanen scored his goal against Phoenix, and now the game is even again. Or is it Vasek who scores the goal? Let's see it on the replay how this second line again scored the goal. We see Cedna pass to Laukanen, and Laukanen scores the goal for Vienna. New score 4-4. This game is far from over. We are not even in the halftime in this game. Next big opportunity for Phoenix, but Valland saved it. And now Phoenix are pushing really hard. They want to lead again this game. Next opportunity for Phoenix, but couldn't achieve the goal. But they have the next opportunity for Phoenix. Phoenix, next shot. What a fast shot for Phoenix Fireball. This was quite dangerous. First line on the field. We say Lange and Felsberger building up. Felsberger running. Phoenix player are pushing. Now Phoenix are really pushing against the build-up for Vienna. Pass came through. Lange still has the ball. Pass through to Moritz Beuer, number 50. Can he hold the ball? Erich Hoss, number 2. And you see the throughout from the goalkeeper. And you see why they're so strong. It was perfect throughout to the number 49 for Phoenix. At the time when he was running wildly. So really dangerous for Vienna. You need to really be careful when they shot to Erich Hoss. They need to stay careful when he is throwing out. The pass, Lange saw the space, and Moritz Beuer has not a ball, and now it's a free hit for Vienna. Vienna has now the free hit. They earned the free hit, and now it's the second line again, who is executing the free hit here on the left side of the corner. Vasek, pass through to Laukanen. Good opportunity for Horn, doesn't reach the ball. Next opportunity for Chanov. Laukanen was also there, and now Laukanen take the ball and running to the place, passing through to Laurilla. You see the second lineup pushing quite hard. And you see that it's a really intense game. Now Phoenix tried a little bit. There was a miscommunication from the Phoenix defenders and attacker from the same team. Next opportunity, next block from Phoenix. Next free hit for Vienna. What a wonderful game. This is it now. Next opportunity. Next shot from Theo Larilla. Eric Hotz is a little bit exhausted. You see that it is really, really hard to stay so long in the time, to stay concentrating, to stay focused. So the goalies are doing an immense job here right there, and we see that in the score. 4-4 is so crazy. Both teams are so equal. It's so hard to say which team is winning the game. Next fight, Horny, take the ball, Larkin, shots again, but what a wonderful block from number 68 from Phoenix. Vasek, Chernoch, on the ball. Who can stop him when he has the ball? And with the combined help of the Phoenix players, they have the ball. Try to counter-attack, but Sedna take the ball again. Phoenix are pushing quite high to take the ball again. But Larilla both teams changed the lines. We see the third line from Vienna on the field. And Shiloh tries to take the ball, but Phoenix run through. Next shot. But also on the other side, Noah Wadland saved the ball. Also he played a really good game today. Zrazvi on the ball, pass through to Shiloh. Third line tries also building up, but it doesn't work. Now Phoenix tries to counter-attack. They still have the ball. But Vienna is pushing down. But now it's a free hit for Phoenix. Good block for Vienna. But Phoenix is pushing again. Zrazvi still holds the ball. You don't see the pass opportunities. Now Vienna has the ball for slashing. First line, we see Handschuh and Langer on the build-up, and we see Felsberger came down. Ostebona came down for the pass through the middle. Langer still runs, pass it through to Felsberger. It was a good opportunity. Boyer was 1 meter away in front of the goal. Now it's Bully. But now we see a free hit for Phoenix. Oh, number 50! What a beautiful shot! But it was the crossbar! What a beautiful shot from number 50, Moritz Boyer. But the ball doesn't came in. It was bouncing back at the crossbar. Second line. The fearsome second line is back on the field. Zedna conquered the ball again. Phoenix, number 12, Phoenix are really running and pushing him back, but it doesn't work quite well. Vienna has the opportunity to build up slowly the game. Zedna searches for his colleagues. He found Horn. Horn run. See Zedna! What a big opportunity for Vienna. The next opportunity to leading this game again, I think for the fourth time, for the third time, something like that. What a strong pass to Cherno. But Phoenix conquered the ball and wants to try the counter attack. It doesn't work. Horn has the ball again. Phoenix tries to conquer the ball again. This is a really intense game. What an intense game is it now? Cherno running. But it was blocked from Phoenix. Now Phoenix try a little bit more, building up more slowly the game. We're less than 6 minutes to go for the second period. We see at the start what a comeback from Phoenix Fiber. We see strong start with 2 straight up goals in the first 2 minutes, and then Vienna, after a few minutes, Vienna came back and even scored again. Scheidel tried to pass to Dvorak, but a strong block from number 11 from Phoenix. Scheidel still has the ball. Now Zwirner has the ball. Tried to pass to Dvorak, but Phoenix conquered the ball. Pass through number 27. Now Phoenix are building up more slowly the ball. They have now this opportunity to shoot, but missed the ball, number 27. But he has again the ball, pass it through, but the next fight, but it is next opportunity. Not in the goal. Now standing on the ball, pass it through to Dvorak. But number 20, Raj, can conquer the ball again and try to counter-attack. But Vienna is here to defend their own half of the game, their own half of the field. So now both teams are changing the lines again. We see the first line of Vienna on the ball, like trying to conquer the ball, but they stay a little bit more back. They see the passes. The Phoenix are running quite fast, and if they're pushing too highly, then there are more spaces behind them to pass it for Phoenix. So it is not always the best decision to push it highly to conquer the ball again. Now it is a free hit position for Phoenix. Less than 4 minutes to go here in the second period. What an important block for Fassberger. Counter attack for Tobona. He has the ball. Pass it through to Langer. Langer pass it through to Boyer. And Boyer is in the fight with 2 Phoenix players. Phoenix is conquering the ball again. Phoenix. Now when they see then the Phoenix player doesn't coordinate the attack, then Vienna is more pushing in front of the Phoenix player with the ball. But now, if they see the player, the build-up is more coordinated, then they're changing. But both teams are changing lines again, and we see again the second line. When we see the Viennese second line on the field, then we will see really a fun game. Then we see this will be now entertaining. Next opportunity for number 68. Horn defend with everything he has. But see it now, running again. It's 3 against 2. Laukkanen on the ball, pass it through to Larilla. Big opportunity for him, but he doesn't score the goal. Now it's a free hit for Vienna. Cherno was doing the free hit really fast. Maybe too fast also for his own colleagues. Next opportunity for Vienna. They're really hard on Cherno. They know. They need to push him. They need to attacking him. So he doesn't have time and space to pass or even to shoot. But now he is on the ball. Passing through to Larilla. Quite a good opportunity. Horn is conquering the ball against Zehetner. What a big. But now Eric Holtz is discussing with the ref. I think it was about the time. I didn't saw where or when. But The clock wasn't there for a few seconds. I think they missed it completely. Now we have less than 2 minutes to go here in the second period of the game. We see a little bit less goals than in the first period, but the intense level doesn't cool down. There was just attacks after attacks, also for both sides. Really, really strong. And we see also the FPC Dragons won against Cartoon Heroes. They was playing in South Vienna. They won only 5-4, so a really, really good game for Cartoon Heroes. But they don't have the first points yet for the season after, I don't know, 9 games or something. But now let's talk more about this game on the field. They're way more close, way more intense this game. It's now the third line who has now the ball. Less than 1.5 minutes. Phoenix are pushing really, really high. Zvierna passing through. Dvorsy has now the ball. But Phoenix take the ball again. And now they're building up game in the last minute here in the second period. It's still 4-4. Everything is open here today, here in this game. Free hit now for Phoenix. 50 seconds to go here into the second period. Phoenix now building up the game. Vienna is pushing everything with his hands. 30 seconds to go here in the second period. But now, maybe a counter-attack from Vienna? Question mark. Felsberger is trying to do. Felsberger conquered the ball again. 20 seconds to go here in the second period. Pass it through to Hanschut. Dahl Bassen came in. Now a big opportunity for Phoenix. But a really big save here for Noah Valland. What a big save for the Viennese goalkeeper. This was a really important block. Really important for the motivation for Vienna to go into the second break. Second period is over and we still don't know who will win the game. They are completely tied now with 4-4 and now we're seeing each other again after the second break. we are back again to the maybe final third period here into this game. Let's see which team can win this game, this really important game here in Vienna Altgasse. And Vienna still build up the game. Let's see how Phoenix went after the period. We saw after the first period, in the first minutes of the second period, Phoenix was scoring just 2 goals in the first 1 or 2 minutes. Really, really crazy. Let's see how Vienna is answering to that. Felsberger, good opportunity, but Eric Hotz has clear view, so it was not that big a problem for him. We see Phoenix now building up the game. Dobona, pass through to Boyer, but really important block for number 73 for Phoenix. And now the second line here has a free hit position on the right side of the corner. After 40 seconds here in the third period, it is really, really close game. Can't say who is better. Both teams are really on an equal level. Just crazy. No. We see here Chano passes to Laurilla. Laurilla couldn't shoot it. And now next block for Phoenix. It's a really when Phoenix will win this game, then they can congratulate to their defense work. Defense work of Phoenix, especially when the second Viennese line is on the field, is on the top. And we see that the second line tries to push, tries to conquer the ball again, but it's really difficult. Phoenix now know how to play, and they know how to save the ball. And now both teams are changing again. Third line of Vienna are on the field. We see number 34 Vienna, Victor, standing threw the ball away when it was a quite intense situation in front of Valland. Phoenix, next build up. Next fight. Dvorak tries to run, but doesn't work. Phoenix, big opportunity. Next, and the stick of Phoenix is broken. Now you see that how intense this game is now. What an opportunity also for Phoenix. And they try to counter-attack it. The pass came through number 27. And now Phoenix, you see that he's running. What an important block for Langer. Now Vienna tries to change the line again, but it is Phoenix who's leading this game again. Goal for Phoenix Fireball. Goal scorer number 43. Now let's see here in the replay. Vienna tried to change the lines, but Phoenix again, there was one player, you see it here, number 43, he was completely free. And that was the reason why Phoenix is leading this game again. 5-4 for Phoenix Fireball. Again, first team who scores in the goal in the period. Also, like a second period, it's Phoenix Fireball. Yet, next opportunity for Phoenix, number 18. Big opportunity, but didn't score, so second line again on the field. You see Laukanen on the ball, and we see now Phoenix stays behind. They stay close. They don't want to give space for the opponents. Laukanen looks where is free space and where are his teammates. And we see now Theo Larilla on the ball. Pass through to Chernoch. Chernoch now on the ball. Now still on the ball. Pass it through to Larilla. Larilla tried to pass along, but everyone around our opponent players, so it doesn't work quite well. Now free hit for Vienna. See it now on the ball. Lawrence see the free space in the middle, but the pass doesn't came through. And now things a little bit pushy. The pass is free now. One mistake, and number 80 from Phoenix Fireball is take the opportunity and just scoring the 6th goal for Phoenix Fireball. This is, and you see in this league, one mistake and the opponent just take it and shooting. This hurts. Everyone who plays floorball know how heartbreaking this is, how hard this is. This is annoying for Vienna. Now in the first time in the whole game, we see a 2-goal lead for one team, and it is Phoenix. But quite the opportunity for Vienna, but Vesberger, the ball was behind him, so really difficult to shot when the ball is behind you completely. But the first line tries to push him. They want to try to score again, but Phoenix conquer the ball again. It is a really difficult game, just to say that. We see Phoenix build up is stronger than ever. Next free hit for Phoenix. Yeah, we need one ball on the field, not both, and not 0. We need one ball on the field. Now we see second line try to push a little bit harder. I mean, there are 2 goals behind, and it's the 3rd period, so they need to push it. There are less than 15 minutes to go here in the 3rd period. It sounds a lot, but when you're on the field, when you're on the floor, the time will go down and go. Also, you will have less and less time to score 2 or 3 goals. I mean, 2 goals to even the score, and 3 goals to win the game. This is the challenge for WFV. And let's see how Vienna is doing that. What a game! What really strong hits. Next opportunity, but Chernoch tried to shoot, but everyone is around him, so it's really difficult to score against him. Vienna has conquered the ball again. Really big, really important. Next opportunity for Vienna. Felsberger on the ball, try to hold the ball, doesn't work. Phoenix try to counter-attack, but this also doesn't work. And now the game is heating up. Both teams try to control the ball, but none of both teams working. Now Vienna have done that, and now they're building up slowly the game, but Phoenix is pushing a little bit, but they have time. They don't need to push it really hard. They are leading with 2 goals. We see Hanschur try to pass to Langer. That would be hard. Good idea from Hanschur. Eric Hotz controls the ball, controls the game. Phoenix has now space to have a counter-attack, but Vienna take the ball again. And they Horn. We see second line again. I think Vienna has go down to 2 lines. Third line doesn't play anymore. We see second line again. Try to push. Horn has the opportunity, has not a ball. But next block for Phoenix. They're blocking really almost every shot from Vienna for WFV. Now this game is heating up again and again. We have less than 12 minutes to go in the third period. Phoenix is leading but only with 2 goals. Vienna try to attack to score again, but next big opportunity for Phoenix, and next goal for Phoenix. Fireball goals, not for number 68 for Phoenix. Fireball number 68. This is Bendegush Boshoni. This also one of the things we tell many times, the counterattacks for Phoenix is always dangerous. The pass came through and he just scored. Valant can nothing do. It's 2 against the goalkeeper. New score 7-4 for Phoenix. Fireball. And now we see Eric Rotz taking a timeout. He need to spray, something hurts I think in his leg. Hope it's nothing serious. Vienna take this time to do a little timeout to do a new strategy. Let's see how it works. Vienna need to score now in the next, let's say, the last 10-12 minutes here in the third period. They need to score when they want to win the game. They need to throw everything. This is a really important game for both teams. So when Vienna need to score the game, all the chances will be smaller and smaller to qualify for the Final Four tournament. Phoenix is now building up the game. Vienna tries a little bit to push, but Phoenix came through. What a block from Yannick Zwischen, number 3. He's now in the first line, changed with Moritz Boyer in the first line. Now it's a free hit for Phoenix. Number 49 takes the ball. Number 20 is passing with 11. Next shot, next goal for Phoenix. Fireball. Number 20, Rush. Now this period Phoenix is dominating with scoring goals. What a turnaround, what a game. You see, one pass back and then he scored completely wired. What a crazy shot from number 20 for Phoenix Fireball. New score 4-8. Now in this period we see Phoenix scored 4 goals here in 9 minutes. Vienna tries to score somehow, but it is Phoenix who is scoring the goals. Second line on the field. Horny tries to score again. What a quiet opportunity, but now Phoenix has the ball. Now in this period almost nothing works for Vienna. When Phoenix, next counter-attack for Phoenix. Valant. But Valant has now saved the ball, has not a ball. Horny. Pass through and what a shot from Theo Larilla. Eric Hotz threw it out and what an important block from Philipp Horn from the team captain. Passing through and goal for Vienna. Goal setter number 14, Theo Larilla. What an important goal. This is maybe the time for Vienna to coming back here in the game. We see now Chernow passing to Larilla and Larilla scores the goal. New New score only 5-8. Only 3 goals to go for Vienna to even the game. The challenge is set. Vienna need to score 3 more goals if they want to go to overtime, or they need to score 4 goals if they want to win this game. In this period or later, Versberger, first line, tries to reach out the ball. Vienna is almost like activating. Conquer the ball. But we know the WFV. We know. There are some times when they score 1 goal, they can score like 2 or 3 goals on the row. We saw that in the last seasons. We saw it. We saw it also in this season against VSV, how Vienna can do that. But Eric Hotz don't want that Vienna is scoring more goals. So it will be a really closer fight. You see Vienna pushing completely hard. Big opportunity for Phoenix. Next goal for Phoenix, fireball. We talked about counter-attack so many times, and next goal. Again, number 20 from Phoenix, fireball, rush. This is quite strong, and we see that the pass came through over everyone. Nobody was behind. Vienna was pushing all the way up, and Phoenix took the opportunity. Rush took the opportunity and score again for Phoenix, fireball. New score 5-9. It looks more and more like a deja vu from the away game for Phoenix, for a game in Hungary from Phoenix against WFV. It looks really, really similar, like there are 2 periods. Both teams are completely even. In third period, Phoenix are pushing and scoring so many goals. Vienna try to push, but the thing is, when they try to push, the spaces, they have more. Phoenix see more spaces. Next opportunity for Phoenix. Ballan says no. Zedner has the ball, pass it through to Horn. Second line is building up the game. Vienna want to try to score again if they want to stay alive here in the game. Next opportunity, next goal for Philipp Horn. The captain himself scored a really important goal for the Wiener Floorballverein. Now the game is building up. Now the game is intensifying. More faster, more goals. This goal was important. We see Chernoff pass to Horn, and Horn scores the goal. And new score 6-9. This game is far from over. And Vienna shows that. Vienna show everyone that they are not finished. Next opportunity for Vienna. This was a close game. Zwirner almost had the opportunity to score his, I think his first goal for the WFV. So when everyone thinking after the 4 goals from Phoenix that this game is over, I don't think so. Vienna try to come to score again. Vienna tries to stay alive in the game. Next opportunity for Hunch, but next block. 2 things that Phoenix are doing really, really well are defense blocks and the counter-attacks. This is where Phoenix are playing way better than our team in Vienna. But Vienna, especially as second line, really good build-ups, are attacking really, really good, say the free spaces and taking the opportunity. Then now we have a free hit. Again, in the right corner. Next opportunity for Vienna. Chernoff tried to score with a funny trick, but this time it doesn't work. Laukanen has now the ball, and we see this game. Everyone see it. The game is more physical. The game is intensifying. This game is far from over. And Phoenix can chill with their lead now, because they know Vienna can come back if they want to, and they try to do it. Next goal for Vienna! Goal! Again, number 14, Theo Larella. Vienna is back into the game. What a beautiful goal. What a wonderful attack from Vienna again. And we're hearing from the ref it's timeout for Phoenix Fireball. We see the goal again, and when we are in timeout, so we can now let's watch it, the goal again. Let's see how the second line scored it. We see a pass from Chernoch back to Theo Larilla. Larilla had space, and the shot was fucking crazy. It's really crazy, really fast. This is exactly the goal Vienna needs to come back to the game. What a goal. New score 7-9. Only 2 goals to go to even the score for Phoenix Fireball. If Vienna can do that, it would be a next one of the crazy comebacks that Vienna is doing it, and the fans are pushing the fans of Vienna pushing the team. They want the Vienna to score again. They need to flow again, but Phoenix has not had the opportunity to score again. Langer try everything to score again. Somehow he was running all the way to Eric Hotz. This is what I mean. When you score 1 or 2 goals, you're in the flow, and the pass you came through, and everything works better and better. Watch this next opportunity. It wasn't easy for Phoenix to block. Vienna is really back in the game. Phoenix can't chill. And we have 6.5 minutes to go here in the third period. This game is far from over. But Phoenix come through. Next counter-attack for Phoenix. 22 is running. And look where his teammates are. Number 12 is now about Vienna. Try to attack. Try to reach out the ball. Phoenix blocks it really, really well. There are some spaces. Number 45 building up. Phoenix is now building up the game. Now it's a crucial time. Can Phoenix score again? Or can Vienna stand by and can attack and can do the next attack now? But Phoenix has now the free hit on the left side of the field. And we see number 20 on the field, and he scored, I think only in this third period he scored 2 goals. I think also 1 goal in the first or second period, I'm not sure, I need to watch it. But yeah, we see the first line of Vienna try to push, try to reach out the ball, try to conquer the ball again. But Phoenix somehow almost next big opportunity for Raj. But now Tobona is running. Tobona try to hold the ball somehow. Now it is a free hit for Vienna. This was a really, really important thing. And now with some little bit more than 5 minutes to go, the second line on the field and has his next free hit now on the right side. Larilla on the ball. Larilla and Larkin on the ball. Zeta was running. He was trying to run for some free space. Next free hit for Vienna. 5 minutes and 19 seconds to go. Now Hotz has the ball, and he will really almost his throw almost completed. But Larilla next shot. Good opportunity, but Eric Hotz saw everything. He has clear view, so he saved. Next shot, next to the goal. This game is so much intensifying. 5 minutes to go here in the third period. Next opportunity, next goal for Vienna. Goal number 81. Jesche Laukanen. The next goal for Vienna. Only 1 goal to go to even this score, to even this whole game. What is this period? And no, we missed. Oh, we missed in the replay the goal, but it's all right. Now it's 8-9 in this period. Only one goal to go to even the whole score. Vienna has the opportunity to do a next epic comeback. If they score one more goal and Phoenix doesn't score a goal, we need also to say that. We need also say that the Phoenix don't need to, have to score a goal. No, what do I want to say? If Vienna scores a goal and Phoenix doesn't, then they even the whole score. And after the first, I don't know, 5-6 minutes, when Phoenix score 5-4 and then 5 goals, it was so crazy. Next opportunity for Vienna, but nobody was in the middle in Vienna. So Phoenix have the ball again, and Phoenix try to counter-attack. But now the first line holds the ball. Phoenix is a little bit pushing. They are a little bit worried now. If they score the goal, then they are in a far better mood to score the leading goal again if they tied the game. Next free hit for Vienna. Second line again. Now the ring must be fixed, and then second line again on the field. And let's see the statistics how many goals the second line just score. But now let's see how the second line is playing, and we see Laukkanen on the ball. Can they score? Can they tie the game? This is here now the big question now here in Vienna Altgasse. Second line, Horn and Chernoch, Laurilla push, building up the game. Everyone is rotating. Big space for Horn. Next opportunity, only close. It was close in the goal. Laukkanen on the ball. Try to find teammates the best, but now it's a counter-attack for Phoenix. This is important. Vienna can defend it. This was one of the most important blocks and defenses Vienna ever did in the whole game. But Phoenix still is on the ball. We have little bit more than 3 minutes to go here in the third period. Next block from Langer. Next counter-attack for Vienna. Zwirner on the ball. Zwirner pass to Dubona. Dubona pass back to Hanschur. Hanschur wants to score, but the Phoenix defenders are blocking very well. One of the possible MVPs, as for myself, is the whole defense squad for Phoenix. Next opportunity for Phoenix, but Noah Valland saved it. What an important save. Less than 2.5 minutes to go here in the third period. This game is completely intensifying. Now free hit for Phoenix. Vienna has, when I'm correct, Vienna has still one timeout left. Like Phoenix took one timeout, and now I'm not sure, but I think Vienna doesn't take a timeout. But let's see that. Let's see how the game went. And we see Phoenix has the ball, and every second Phoenix is on the ball, Vienna can't score a goal. Next hit, next fight. Who can win and who can score the goal? It's Laukkanen. Laukkanen is, but the Phoenix player are attacking him. Two Phoenix players against Laukkanen. Laukkanen has the ball. Vienna is taking a timeout. 2 minutes to go here in a final period. Do we see the final win, the final score for Phoenix, or do we see the final score for Vienna to tie up the game? When they will, if they're doing tie up the game, that would be one of the craziest comebacks in this whole season in the IFL. But they need one goal to do it, and they need to defend, and they need that Phoenix doesn't score. And one risk is taking the goalkeeper out. Then you see for Phoenix one counter attack, somehow taking a ball, and they will scoring their 10th goal, and their opportunity to win this game will be over. So Vienna need to throw out everything they have. Their second line is also on the field. They have the ball, but really behind, and they're taking the empty net. Empty net for Vienna. 6 player, a non-goalkeeper. They're taking from the start, taking the empty net. Second line, plus number 34, Victor Stanek on the field. Free hit for Vienna. 1 minute and 44 seconds to go. This is the final part of the game. Maybe one of the final part of the game. Who can score the game? Will the score be 8-9 for Phoenix? Will Vienna? What an opportunity, and now you have to be careful for the fraud. Phoenix shoots, but it was not inside the goal. The chance for the tied up is still living for Vienna. Vienna builds up, the whole arena are chanting for WFV. Lorilla and Markkanen passes to each other. They need to see where his teammates are free. Laurin, Zehetner on the ball, pass it back. Chernow on the ball, try back. Phoenix defends really well. Vienna try everything to see opportunities, but it doesn't see it. Phoenix has now the ball. Volland is back in a goal. Less than 1 minute to go. The last minute of the third period. Maybe the last minute of the whole game. And every second Phoenix is killing the ball. It's 1 second less for the attack for Vienna. 40 seconds to go for Vienna. Next shot, next opportunity. It doesn't came in, but the game is not over. The ball is still here somehow, but Eric Hotz is now on the ball and passing through number 12, and now it's not inside the goal. Now we have 23 seconds to go. Come on, WFV, I see in a live chat. It's still 23 seconds to go for Vienna. And now Phoenix will do a fair play, and then we'll have somewhere like 22 seconds for Vienna to build up the game. .22 seconds to go. Noah Walland is going out. 6 player on the field, second line on the field. 20 seconds to go. This is the last attack for the WFV. The last opportunity to even the score. This is the last opportunity to win somehow the game. Next shot, next save, and Erich Horst is on the ball. And now this game will be over. Phoenix Fireball win this game with 9-8 for Phoenix Fireball. This was the game, but cheer up but what the comeback for WFV. They scored like 3 or 4 goals, and they had the opportunities to score. Phoenix won this game, but it was such a close game. Vienna can be proud that they came back after there was like 4 goals behind 2 times, and then Vienna was throwing everything they have, and this game was really, both teams would be earned when they play like that to earn the Final Four spot. Phoenix is 1 step closer to the Final Four. Vienna need to take more points in the next weekends, in the Carinthian weekends or in the Slovenia weekends, if they want to go to the Final Four. And now we're seeing the MVP of both teams. I would say Phoenix Fireball will be number 20 Raj, and Vienna would be number 14 Theodor Rilla. And the first thing, I was right, it was number 20 Raj. And who will be for Vienna. It is number 14, Theo Laurilla. And this game is over. Phoenix won 9-8. Phoenix now, when I see it correctly in a new, Phoenix will have 23 points, will tied up with Borovnica in the first place. Vienna still on a 6th place, tied up with the FPC Dragons, and 2 points behind the last Final Four spot, 4th place, which be currently VSV. Vienna will play next weekend, a double weekend, celebrate in Villach against VSV, and then at Sunday against KC Klagenfurt. Thank you to watch this live stream, and the next home game of Vienna. This is and fun fact, this is the last home game for the men's team in the IFL. The next live stream will be the women's WIFL game on 10th of January against VSV Unihockey. Thanks to watching the live stream. Subscribe and activate the clock if you want to, and see you at the next time.